Ah, não vamos jogar muito hoje, malta, aviso já. Ok. Ok, primeiro que tudo. Ok, português. Inglês. Epá, isto está em português do Brasil. Vamos manter, né? Tudo em ultra, certo? Correto. Ok. Vamos embora. Siga. No início do século XV, o reino da Boémia é devastado pela guerra. Rei Venceslau IV é capturado pelos nobres rebeldes e seu irmão, Rei Sigmund da Hungria, sem governante na região. Lá ele salava o rei legítimo. Já abaixo. É a pólvora. Foi depois de descobrir a pólvora. Já foi, Mustache. É uma nova parceria.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Where's your weapon?
To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Bam.
Take cover! Now! Fall up!
Bem, eles atingiram aquilo em cheio.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Ok. Vou baixar um bocadinho. Vocês estavam a pedir.
Over here! Get up there quick! We have to... Shoot him! Good hit, Godwin! I'll knock it down!
Ok. Espera, isto não recarrega. Ah, é assim. Ah, ok.
Now you're finished!
Bem, isto tem mesmo bué.
Got him!
Isto não tem assim um filme muito...
Get ready! They're coming inside! Goodwin, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Ok.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line.
Ok.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die!
Mas eles estão com uns escopetas e eu estou aqui de besta, bro. Para baixo da armadura no pescoço, mano. Como diria o Legolas, Dilalanque, Anonai. Era o que o gajo dizia no Senhor dos Anéis. Lembram-se? No Helm's Deep.
Godwin, draw your sword and follow me.
Eu já... Ok, vamos embora, vamos embora. Este teclado até nem está mal. Está assim um bocadinho clunky, mas parece-me giro. É suposto ir atrás deste gajo, não é? Ai, é bem, está bem.
Don't let them climb up! Knock it down! Take no prisoners! No mercy!
Ok. Não tinha percebido.
I'll shoot your head off! I'll hack you to ribbons! I'll shoot your head off! I'll kill you, you cunt! No, you're mine, you bastard! That won't work on me!
Esta parte está assim. Ok. Como é que um gajo... Como é que eu mando a escada para baixo? Ah, não é? Está assim um bocado clunky ainda. Não está, não notam isso. Em algumas pequenas coisas. Mas é bom. Oh shit.
I've been hit. Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus.
Vai
How am I
puxar.
supposed to deliver a message to Trosky? The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Isto é um jogo como é hype, estás a ver? É um jogo de nicho, mas é um jogo como é hype. Pá, as cutscenes estão com um aspecto bué da bom, digo já. E eu estou curioso para a história disto. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Eu até agora gosto do gameplay, mas acho que está um bocado clunky em algumas coisas. Mas... vamos ver. Se calhar de comando teria mais... pá, não sei. E disse se calhar não. Agora vem, tem assim uns breaks ligeiros às vezes. Vão caçar estes. Bem, mas isto tem uma setting where...
Dentes fortuna juvat!
Ok.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
Lol.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I
The
don't
balls
doubt it.
neste caso.
All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety.
Ok.
Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trosky.
Ok. Interessante. Bom começo, digo já. Até agora.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Ok. Cãozito, já. É um cão de caça, provavelmente. Ok. Ok. Como é que é, João? Tudo fixe, mano, e contigo?
Well, Henry,
Uau!
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will.
Ah, eu sou o
We'll hand
guarda-costas
over
do
our
gajo.
important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he
Tem
wouldn't
escolhas.
send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well,
Butterfly, talvez
enough of the
tenha,
chat.
Pedro. Gostava que
Trosky's
tivesse,
almost
honestamente.
within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a horse.
Vai dar merda isto.
I don't miss nothing.
Ah, ok. Olha, isso é fixe. Ok.
Sir,
Oh, shit.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trosky.
surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, I don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Certo.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Ok.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Vai dar porcaria.
So it would appear we are enemies.
Oh shit. Oh
We're
shit.
not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Sou o conselheiro do nobre emissário. Sou o batedor da nossa companhia. Sou o conselheiro do nobre emissário. Eu sou o conselheiro.
I'm Lord Capon's
Eu
advisor.
sou esse gajo.
Scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy, but as a peace.
Eu curto, mano. Eu gosto de
Even
conversa.
so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Ok, você pode resolver as diversas situações conversando com outra pessoa. Nos diálogos você terá algumas opções de reação, mas cada pessoa requer que outra pessoa acredite em você. Ok. Ok. Seu dinheiro, seus atributos, reputação perante a outra pessoa. Ok.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trosky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Shit.
don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Yob,
Já fiz merda.
and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobila. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Shit.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Pronto. Meu Deus, puto. Não faço a mínima ideia, Barbosa.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away.
Ok.
You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trosky. Thank you.
Este gajo está a ser bué simpático à toa.
Farewell.
Farewell.
No mínimo esquisito.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Mudou do 8 ao 80. Yeah, é bem estranho, não é? Tipo, um bocado esquisita a forma como o gajo de repente passou a ser todo amistoso.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank.
Este gajo é um brincalhão, já vi.
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Go away, Mutt. You'll get nothing from me.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for
Henry.
you.
Ah, vai, pera lá, deixa-me dar de comida.
That barking was a pain in the ass.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Ok. Ok.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trosky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good.
Como é que é, Pisco?
But neither you nor your dog will get to taste
É pá,
Will you
sério.
swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Pá, mas vou ter que recuperar o anel. Com o caneca? Mas quem é o caneca? É este? Ok. Será estes?
Come on, Conrad.
What?
É este.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trosky.
Eish.
All right?
Ok. Ok, dado acima de ti, seleção atual. Se você tiver algum dado no seu inventário, você pode escolher usá-lo antes de começar a partida. A maioria dos dados tem propriedades especiais. Jogando todos os seus dados, assinala os dados de marcação, deixa-os de lado e pontua com eles no fim da ronda. Ok, isto é dice, ok.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Mas isto é um dice um bocado marado. Qual é a ideia disto? Estou confuso.
Courage.
Pontuei 100.
That'll do.
Ah, foi ele, bro.
Here.
Mas espera,
that's as far as I go.
Mano, what? Mano, estou bem confuso.
You know you can throw again, right?
Mano, eu não estou a perceber nada deste jogo. O gajo está só a fazer pontos, mano. Não estou a perceber.
Ha! My lucky dice
Eu
never
não percebo
fail.
nada deste.
It's
Isto não é um
mine,
dice
friend.
normal, bro.
Tomorrow we'll drink on Henry's coin.
Oh meu Deus.
This is great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
All right, let's carry on. Now I'll show you.
Não percebo nada disto, bro. Então, mas tipo.
Come on then, show us what you can do.
É ser, mano. Mano, eu continuo sempre. Alguém está a perceber este jogo? De dados.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Pá, este gajo está sempre a pontuar, meu. Ah, ele vai tirando os dados dele, é isso? Ah, já percebi. Já percebi a ideia disto. Bro, mas como? Eu não estou a perceber nada disto, mano.
Oh, come on!
Ok.
Remind me not to play with you.
Já
next
percebi a
time.
ideia, já percebi a ideia.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Eu tirei o 1.
My God, I'm done.
Estou bem confuso.
You know you can throw again, right?
Não, espírito, claro que não é tarde, bro. Eu voltei aos 29, bro.
Yeah.
Eu não estou a perceber porque é que eu não consigo tirar mais que um dado, bro. Oh, bro, olha para isto. Oh, mano, olha para isto, mano.
Haha!
Não percebo nada disto.
My luck, you can.
Pronto, olha, não quero. Já chega. Pronto, já chega de cão. Ainda não preciso deste jogo dos dados.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have.
Pronto,
Lucky
olha
they
que
didn't
Cláudio,
shoot us
good
down
luck.
on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it.
Eu
next
acho que
time.
sim, Nipar, acho que o primeiro era bom, meu.
I apologize. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of Von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously.
Okay,
well,
okay.
since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Ok.
You afraid?
Já saiu.
Fighting remarks to
Saiu
yourself.
hoje.
You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword.
Eu
for
nunca
you.
joguei o
How about
primeiro,
you
though.
too?
Estou a jogar o segundo. Ok.
So, should we start?
Isto ainda é
Think we're gonna
tutorial.
fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a
okay.
practice sword, and come along.
Ok, tenho que pôr. A arma já está.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back.
Mas
Did
este
you
não
deal
é-
with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Ah, don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
Ok. Vamos ver isso. Espera lá.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Boa.
Is that the
certain.
best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. So enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. That's the way. Defend yourself properly. Good. Wrong. Good.
Ok, já percebi.
Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won
Eu
a
não sei
duel
se este
just
comando
by
não é
blocking.
melhor, malta.
You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. That's it. That's not the way. You already showed me how. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Nice.
Ok.
Well, you're not as good as Captain
É
Bernard,
diferente, já, mas...
but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Oh, nice, Henry. Well, that's not what you meant to do, is it? Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Ok.
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things
Não,
up.
Nitrex,
How
hoje não.
about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. First hit. Now we're even.
Vou ter que descansar.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Go for it!
That one hit the spot.
Fogo.
Don't you think you should yield?
Tenso.
Oh, you haven't got a hope. Put up a fight at least.
Caraças, pá.
And another.
Só é que o gajo repostou.
You're no match for me!
Did you see that?
Fogo, é que eu estou cansado
Fight
já.
at least.
You can't take me!
We'll see about that.
Então.
You haven't got a hope.
What I call
Então e agora?
You're a dead man! You know that?
Pô, pá, já acertei no gajo bué de vezes. Quando é que isto acaba?
You've no chance against me!
Put up a fight at least. That
Fogo.
one hit the spot. Expecting that, were you?
Eu já estou todo lixado.
Die!
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Fogo, pá. O gajo não para. Quando é que eu ganho isto?
The end. You held your own, though.
Fogo.
And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to
Fogo.
Oh, that's
Acertei-lhe
sword
tanta
play.
vez.
Quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Bem, estou só a perder neste jogo. Bem.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two.
Jesus
and I
Christ.
won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
Okay.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Ok.
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ah, sim, só tem modo de
I've
história,
got
Pisco. Acho eu.
nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Achei que eles não iam acreditar se eu dissesse
Apart
que
from
tinha
the
estado.
mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time?
É pá, de facto, está calado.
I mean, will we be getting any time off?
Nesta altura ninguém ficava
It
calmo.
depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Deve ter.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training.
Fica sempre parecido, já.
Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Well,
Isto deve ser do primeiro jogo.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father.
Olha bem.
It's complicated, and let's leave it at that.
É pouco dos
Who
dois,
helped
Adam,
me
daquilo que eu sei.
tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
we rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trosky tomorrow in this state.
Ok. Tá bem. Eles agora vão tomar banho.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Meu Deus, bro.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Ok.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Estas merdas nesta altura eram pesadíssimas, meu. Bandidos, queres ver?
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Epá, estou a gostar, Pitch. É um bocadinho rough o jogo. É diferente de maior parte das cenas que estamos habituados, mas é fixe.
Fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
É mais narrativo, é, sem sombra de dúvida.
Too deep.
Mas pode ser bom, estás a ver? Deixa eu ver. É mais narrativo, mas isso pode ser bom.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
Ele tem, daquilo que eu vejo, tem alguns problemas aqui.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Epá, eu não acredito nisto.
Hans.
Meu Deus. Supostamente, mas agora estou a jogar isto, pá. Olha, a Cristina é que me fez chegar aqui.
Head down,
Pronto,
Henry.
Pronto,
We've got to sneak closer.
olha, vamos ficar aqui, malta. O jogo já gravou. Portanto, save and exit e tá bom. Pronto, depois voltamos a jogar isto.